game we've got in store for us this afternoon as we look at the games that have been played this weekend. The biggest shock potentially of the weekend, Switzerland taking down Serbia 92-90 in an incredible game, and Georgia beating Finland by a narrow margin as well. Georgia topped the group. They are one of the four hosts. They're 3-0. Switzerland, with that victory, which was their first, 1-2. They're FIBA ranked 62. They hosted the first Eurobasket, did Switzerland, in 1935 in Geneva, and have not qualified for the finals since 1955. More of that in a moment. Let's look at Georgia, and there is Giorgio Shermandini, who was team of the week, team of game day 3 this weekend, with fantastic scores. Stats are 27 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, an efficiency of 33. He is number 1 on the team in points, rebounds and efficiency. And Tanoke Shengelia, boyhood dream to play for Georgia, is now leading Georgia with some big stats of himself. The 29-year-old 6'9" star for CSKA Moscow, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, an efficiency of 17 against Finland. But one of the biggest stories of the weekend, maybe alongside Denmark as well, who've taken down Lithuania and Czech Republic, is Switzerland. FIBA ranked 62. They have many heroes, but the biggest one is Dusan Malazan and his brother Marko Malazan, who combined as brothers, as teammates on the national team for that last second 2-point shot to win 92-90 versus Serbia. A remarkable weekend of basketball in the Eurobasket qualifiers. Maybe nothing more remarkable than that moment. We will now pause for the national anthems. And the final day of the Eurobasket qualifiers, starting here with Switzerland and Georgia. Georgia ranked 36 in the FIBA rankings. They have made every Eurobasket since 2011, with their best finish 11th in 2011. And they are one of the 4 hosts for the tournament in 2022. Here's the referees: Janus Kalik, Vilius Machelaitis and Beniamino Manuel Attard. Our referees are from Poland, Lithuania and Italy. So for Georgia, their leaders, Giorgio Germantini. He's the leader in efficiency of 29.3. He's the leader of points at 22 points a game. He's the leader in rebounds at 11.3 points a game. And he's third in assists at 2.7 assists a game. But there's other players on this team. Don't you worry about that. George Kosantia, Medeb Bokalishvili and Tonike Shengelia played in the NBA and playing EuroLeague with CSKA Moscow at the moment, and fulfilling his boyhood dream to play for his country and now leading his country. And Thaddeus McFadden, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists. He's #1 in assists for this team. And of course, the Basketball Champions League MVP for 2020 with San Pablo Burgos of Spain. Very talented roster who want to take the next step, who want to be recognised as one of the big nations in European basketball. They beat Finland 85-91 at the weekend, and as I say, Shermandini, the top player on that occasion. Here's the starters for Switzerland: Nzede, Kazadi, Kovac, Couture and Marco Malajan, who was the leading scorer from that game with 18 points. 18 points, 5 assists, and the biggest assist of his life to his brother for the win. There's the coach for Switzerland, Gianluca Barilari, who said in the press conference after how proud he was of his team and how they want to be accepted at this level of play. Well, that game against Serbia is a good start. That's a big moment for them in their basketball history. As Mark Mills said in commentary, possibly their greatest moment in their basketball history, taking down Serbia, who are so esteemed in world and European basketball. If they can put up a strong performance today and beat Georgia, maybe that will eclipse the Serbian victory as well. So just moments away. These two teams have already met as we just count down to the final few moments before we get the game underway. They met on game day 1. Georgia came out victorious 96-88. Shermandini 16 points, 13 rebounds on that occasion, 4 assists with an efficiency of 26, leading the way for Georgia and for Switzerland. Big stats for them as well from Jonathan Kazadi: 22 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, a triple-double for Jonathan Kazadi, who plays today. He's their #1 in efficiency, but it wasn't enough to beat Georgia on that day. And Dusan Malajan just 5 points, 2 rebounds on that occasion against Georgia. But it was all change on Saturday night against Serbia as his brother drove the baseline and kicked the ball out to him for the game-winning shot. Ilias Zouros, the Georgia head coach, and at his press conference, they just want to keep improving. They want to build on the victories. Congratulated Finland for their good game, as did Coach Barilari and Toniki Shengelia. And Dusan Magellan, who was at the press conference, again so humble, and just wanted to thank his teammates for the moment, for the chance to be able to help his country win such a big game. And boy, did he take his moment and grab it with both hands. What's going to happen today? It's Georgia versus Switzerland. Georgia in white, Switzerland in red, and it's live right here, right now. And Georgia with number 23 on his back. Shangalia with the rebound. McFadden, leader in assists for this team at 7.7 assists a game. Almost a turnover, but good catch and finish on the baseline. Corsantia. 2 points, 1 rebound against Finland on Saturday. He's already reached that mark. Good pass, almost. Not good enough by Kazadi. And he turns it over, and Georgia attack the basket. And a foul by Nzigi. Tanika Shangalia, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals on Saturday. Missed his first free throw. He's 4 of 6 from the line on Saturday evening against Finland. Knocks down the second. That was his first game, 34 minutes for the Georgian star. It's a great story that he wanted from a young age to play for his national team, and he's certainly fulfilling that dream right now. Baseline jump shot just short. Gets the offensive rebound along the baseline. Arnaud Couture with the ball, and a little push shot just short by Marko Mlađan. 18 points versus Serbia, 5 assists. Oh, inside, and Shermadini is an issue. He's a big issue for any team in Europe. And they've got the steal as well. And a really dominant start by Georgia, showing why they are group leaders. And they get the score as well. And Shangalia. Switzerland have got to get a foothold in this game, and early. Kazadi. And a quick whistle. Bokalishvili with the foul. Shots up, Mlađan is good for 3. He's off and running. It was 4 of 4 from behind the arc in Saturday's game was Mlađan, and Shangalia already causing issues. Going to the basket there. Just hesitates, spins, and goes back. He had a really nice dunk against Finland on Saturday as well, a real highlight play. A nice hesitate and then inside-outside dribble before he attacked the hoop for the slam. And they go to him again, isolating Nzigi. He's back inside, back outside. Finds the open player. This time it's Bokalishvili for 3. Oh, big time throwdown. Arnaud Couture. Beautiful play from Switzerland. Couture, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists against Serbia on Saturday. Shangalia pushes it outside, just short. An offensive rebound called on Corsantia. All the way across, wide open. Tunzigi. Jump hook is good. 7 points, 7 rebounds. 1 steal, 1 block on Saturday. And Michel Tunzigi starts fast for Switzerland, and they're back in this game. McFadden. Shermandini. Shengelia, still Shengelia, left hand finish is good, and he's so skillful for 2 meters 6. He can play on the perimeter, he can take it down low. A real weapon for Georgia. Kovac. Shot clock right down, long range shot is just off. Good tip by Marco Malajan. Just can't get it to go. McFadden chases the loose ball. Coach Barilari must be quite happy at the moment, especially if this the shot I thought was going to take. And a push shot is no good, but again, excellent rebounding effort by Roberto Kovac. Roberto Kovac. 14 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists against Serbia. And he's the 3rd leading scorer on this team, 11.7 points a game. 2nd in assists, 3 assists. So lots of potency on this Swiss team as they really start to build to get to a point where they can compete at this level, Eurobasket qualifier level, and of course they want to get back to the finals. Last time they were there, 1955. Their best performance in Eurobasket, 1935, the very first Eurobasket, hosted in Geneva 3 years after the formation of FIBA, where they came 4th out of 10 teams. Santia looking inside, but no, pass wasn't on. Great steal by Marco Malajan, carrying on his good work, heroic work from this weekend, and a strong attack by Kazadi. And Shengelia, and he had to foul, and that's a hard foul. Baseline inbounds. Kovac. And strong attack is a good Arnold Couture. Great left-hand attack. Up to 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field for Couture. McFadden just slips the pass in back to McFadden. Thinks about the shot, but good perimeter defense from Kovac. Extra pass into the corner. It's good for 3. Great ball movement by Georgia and patience. And simple push on Switzerland, getting open, good looks. And it was Kovac. And Cosentia with the 3-pointer in the corner there for Georgia. Georgia in white, Switzerland in red. Shengelia just short for three. His first three-point attempt of the game. Kovac attacks. Has to kick it back out deep three. It's good! And they're carrying on where they left off on Saturday v Serbia. And they take the lead. 16-15. 6 points, Mlađan. 100% from the field. McFadden to respond. And he does. And we have another thriller on our hands in the Eurobasket qualifiers. 17-16, Georgia. Off one leg with a long pass all the way across. Big time shots from both teams. Fevadze in for Georgia as Marko Mlađan at the line. Marko Mlađan's just made 5 of 11 free throws in the 3 games that he's played. But he's shooting well today and he continues from the line and he ties the game at 18. And they look over the top to Shermadini, but Mlađan saw that, read it well and got the steal. Kovac, penetrate, kick. Another penetrate, pull up three is long. McFadden with the rebound. Ball back out. And shots up for three is off. Good rebound by Marko Mlađan. He's having a great game. Strong in all aspects. 1 foot float is in and out from the free throw line. McFadden guarded closely by Kovac. Becca Bikori is in, takes it in, back outside, and the shot clock has run out. They just didn't have a clear option there, did Georgia. Good defense by Switzerland, forcing the 24 shot clock violation. And another floater. This time it is good. Dusan Mlađan, the hero of the game v Serbia, brother of Marko. Straight in the game, and he makes his shot, and Switzerland take the lead. Shots up for three is just off by Bikori. And a big dunk! Big time dunk by Arnaud Couture, straight down the other end. That three-pointer was good. Straight off the rim by Bikori. Switzerland back in the lead. Three-pointer followed by a dunk. Switzerland in the ascendancy. Shermadini double team. Great pass along the baseline. Shot fake inside. The shot was on. Ball's loose. Switzerland have it and they push. Mlađan all the way across. just long. This game being played at breakneck speed as McFadden tries to go past Kovac, but he does get it to Shermandini. Shermandini was in the team of game day 3 with his massive performance against Finland on Saturday. Such a focal point for his national team and his club team at Tenerife. Mladen to Kovac. Kovac. Offensive foul. Good defense by McFadden there. Drawing the foul from Kozadi. In is Jonathan Dubas. 6 points. 5 fouls in 14 minutes. See how he goes today for the team in red. McFadden. The shot's up again and same result. Beka Bikari is a hero being born here for Georgia. Just 2 points, 2 rebounds versus Finland on Saturday for Bikari. Dusan Aglan to his brother Marco. Floater is no good. 4-point lead for Georgia. Biggest lead they've had. And Dubas, who had 5 fouls on Saturday, straight in the game and committing an offensive foul. Vondaridze is at the line. Kozadi goes through. He's got a lot of Georgian players to get through and he almost gets it. Gets the pass off, but foot violation against Georgia. Shots up from the corner and it's good. And it's that man again. Unreal. Dusan Mladen. It's a pass along the baseline again. It's a long 2-pointer. And it's nothing but net. What a way to finish the first quarter. Switzerland 24, Georgia 27. Here's the statistics. 56% from 3 Georgia, 40% for 3 from Switzerland, 100% from the free throw line Switzerland, 4 out of 4. And Georgia also 100% from the 2-point range. It's looking at the highlights from the first quarter. Georgia 4 of 4 from 2-point range. 8 assists in that quarter as well. And 9 assists to Switzerland. So wonderful sharing of the ball by both teams. And that was Shengelia showing his attacking skills to the basket. And that was a tough play by Arnold Kocho. He also had a nice dunk as well, and a deep three. Big time three. Then off the screen, Thaddeus McFadden. Basketball Champions League MVP, leading assist man on the Georgian national team. And the shot that I thought hadn't gone in did go in after a friendly rim bounce. So we're underway. And Switzerland in red, Georgia in white. And good defense by Saba Lobchanidze. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist versus Finland on Saturday in the win. Both teams won. Switzerland, of course, having that historic victory versus Serbia, excuse me. Kovac back outside, inside. They get it to go. Great offensive rebound. And they get another still. Great hands by Kovac. Kazadi with that offensive putback. Nice bounce pass. Internal passing is good by Switzerland. And there's a foul call. There's a foul on Dubas, and it's Favadze with the foul for Georgia. Baseline inbounds for Switzerland. Back inside Kovac. Outside, shots up for 3. And just short. And Dubas missing that long range attempt for Switzerland. Inside, nice pass, and it's gonna be a defensive foul. Didn't give the offensive player a chance to land, I don't think, there. To Paul Grave. Oh, he's just come across there, he's not in position. Another deflection. Good active hands from Switzerland there. And inbounds, but they just can't get the shot to go. Georgia, here comes Dusan Alajan. Kovac. Inside. To Dubas, he's trying to force his way in, gets it blocked. He's all energy, all action. Shermandini back outside. Back out to McFadden, pulls up for 3, is off. And Georgia with the offensive rebound. Favadze with a great offensive rebound and put back. Dubas out. In for Switzerland. Couture and Kovac are coming in. Oh, good job by McFadden. Just not enough pace on the pass inside, and almost stolen. I think it will be, yes. Great defense surrounding Shermandini. Kazadi back outside, and the three is just out. That would have been a big moment. That would have tied the game for Switzerland. McFadden, still McFadden. Oh, great play all the way through. Shermandini just pinning his player as well to prevent the help defense, and also the on-ball defense from getting to McFadden. Screen and re-screen. Oh, that's wonderful play. Roberto Kovac. That was a screen and re-screen, and he just exploded to the hoop. Really slick by Switzerland. McFadden slowing it down for a moment. Lobjanidze inside and pass over the top. Shermandini, 3-second call. Shengelia in. So that's a big inclusion onto the players on court for Georgia. And a good attack by Switzerland there, and the foul called. And that's Shengelia's second. They're going to have to be very careful with him now. I think coach will want him to stay out and just be smart. Patrick Baldassar drawing the foul, and he's at the line. 4 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists against Serbia, but in the reverse fixture in game day 1, which Georgia won, Baldassar 18 points. Misses that second free throw. Into Shengelia. He's double teamed. That seems to be the tactic for Switzerland, and it's worked. Whenever Shengelia or Shermandini catch the ball, especially in the post, there are at least 2 players on them, and making them give it up, and they put the onus on another Georgian player to score and create for the team. Baseline inbounds, 4.8 seconds remaining. That's a nice inbounds pass, and it's a good shot by Givi Bakradze. 10 points on Saturday night, 1 rebound, 2 assists for Bakradze. And good pressure coming out Shermandini, but it's a foul. And Kovac not happy with the treatment he was given there by Shermandini. He's been hit in the arm in the face, but again, I think a lot of the issue there is the height difference between Shermandini. Shermandini at 7 foot. Kovac just at 1.90 m. Back outside, deep three is just short for Dusan Malajan. They're going to hope that he's still got some big scores in him. He's got 4 points so far this afternoon. Oh, good pass inside. The triple team is there, but it will leave somebody open, and this time it's Shengelia, but he's just short on the three. Fivadze with the foul. Stopping the transition. Dusan Malajan. Kovac still talking to the referee about the about the foul. Now Dusan Malajan, 34 years old, 1.98 m, been playing for the national team since 2008, playing his club basketball with his brother Marco Spinelli Mazzagno in the Swiss League. And he makes the free throws, and he's played inspired basketball, inspirational shot, inspiration to his nation on Saturday. Can they get another win against Georgia to continue their progression potentially to the finals of Eurobasket 2022? Shots just long, but rebound from Shengelia. He gives it to Sherman Deeney, and they get the offensive rebound for Vadzi, and they extend their lead to 4. Georgia in control for the moment. Dusan Malajan. Handoff, Kovac. Sherman Deeney comes out. It's a mismatch. Dusan way downtown, but that's a long way out. Maybe a touch too far, even for someone that's having an excellent week. Windows basketball, almost stolen. But Shengelia gets it. Crossover, little pass inside, beautiful drop-off pass. And great interaction between the two Georgian stars. Courtois, the cross from Baldassare. Back outside, Dusan. The shot clock's running down. They need to move the ball. They do. Back outside, right on the shot clock buzzer. It's just short. Moving the ball round on the outside. Bakradze goes baseline all the way across. Shots up, just long for Favadze, but rebound. Sherman Deeney, no score and no foul. Kovac, they push in transition. Spin baseline. Oh my goodness! Big time throwdown on Ord Couture. Is that going to be a spark for Switzerland to get right back in this game? Beautiful inside move. Got inside position and threw it down. How can Shengelia respond? Back outside. Wide open three as the defense collapsed. And Bakradze made them pay. 10 points on Saturday against Finland. Wide open shot. The defense of Switzerland overhelping there. Big attack. Great play by Jeremy Yornin. His first points of the game. Bakradze. Shots up. Shots up and good by McFadden. So Yornin's coming out too quick on the closer. He's trying to steal the pass. But once he hadn't stolen the pass, he was going at too much of a speed to stop himself on the closeout. There's Robert Zinn in for Switzerland. 5. No points, 1 steal versus Serbia on Saturday, but he's in, and every second, every minute is crucial for Switzerland to stay with Georgia, who lead by 5 at the moment. Bakradze. Oh, Shengelia, that's big. That's an offensive foul on Shengelia. Will have to come out. Great defense by Patrick Baldassare. That's his second foul, Shengelia. But great defense. He was forcing it trying to get to the basket, Shengelia, and great defense by Baldassar. They're really playing well. Switzerland keeping up their high intensity and high levels. An offensive foul on the screen by Baldassar. And Gianluca Barilari not so happy with that call. It's an unforced error, got to stand still on the screens. McFadden against Kovac, screen from Shengelia, who pops out. They just keep it in. Great save by Bakradze. McFadden, still McFadden. Baseline, inside, and Sherman-Dini just drops it over the front of the hoop. 1:40 remaining, and Georgia stretch out to their biggest lead of the game. Marco Malajan. Jonathan Kazadi. Back to Zinn. Well, that's way downtown. And nothing doing that. And here comes Georgia. Great pass. Left-hand wraparound pass by Shengelia. And it forces a timeout for Switzerland. Alexander Favadze, the recipient of a sweet pass by the superstar. It's a pass fake, set it up, and then the left-hand wraparound pass. Great camera work by the FIBA guys, as always. Timeout, Switzerland.
Hey, we got one foul to give. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, guys. Stay together. Stay together.
Just seeing that play again. Shengelia to Favadze. He's a great provider. Tanika Shengelia. 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 points. Just knows how to play the game on instinct and read and react. He's on 2 fouls though, doesn't want to pick up a third. As for Switzerland, tough, such a massive game, huge emotion, beating Serbia, to come out and then beat Georgia as well, who are a top-class team, especially when Shengelia and Sherman-Dini are on the floor together. They're really tough, and they've got great supporting players as well. So can this timeout spark a revival for Switzerland? They're 9 down into the last minute of the quarter. An attack and finish. That's a good start by Patrick Baldassar. McFadden, high screen from Sherman-Dini, all the way outside and stepped on the line. Alexandra Favadze. One of his few mistakes of the game, Favadze. Always got to be careful when you're in the corner. Not much room behind that 3-point line before you get to the sideline. Baldassar going again. Good early attack. Becca Bacardi with the foul. He just couldn't stay with Baldassar. So Baldassar at the line. And knocks down the free throws. Good response by Switzerland, especially Baldassar at that timeout. Forces a timeout by Georgia. Used their last one of the quarter. And the 9-point deficit is now 5. Baldassar up to 5 points, 3 or 4 from the line. Let's listen in to the timeouts.
Θα πάνε όλοι κάτω. Ο Νέτ θα το παίξει. Το κύβι εδώ σου Νέτ και τον Άλεξ εδώ. We run one. You pass to Kiwi. You pass to Kiwi. Hand off. Pick and roll. Push half. Spacing. And second pick and roll. Good pick and roll. Second good pick and roll. Ready for Kiwi or Sherman.
Big difference today from yesterday for Switzerland. Is behind the three-point line, 2 of 11 today. And yesterday they shot 56.5% from behind the three-point line. Dusan Malajan has made some big shots, just hasn't been able to knock down some of those open threes. They need to respond. And McFadden's responding, and that's beautiful. Isolation, uses the high screen and the floater. Last shot is going to be taken by Switzerland. 5 seconds remaining on the game clock. They're going to try and get a good look. And it just hasn't happened from behind the arc, especially for Dusan Malajan and Switzerland. And they throw the ball away there, turn it over at the end of the half. And at half time, Switzerland 39, Georgia lead with 46. Statistics: 18% from behind the arc for Switzerland, 46%, 6 of 13 for Georgia. Great job by them. 13 assists and 11 assists. Just 2 assists in that quarter for Switzerland. 5 assists for Georgia in that quarter. And the leading scorers, Couture, Malajan brothers, 8-8 and 6. And Shermandini McFadden for Vadzi lead the way for Georgia. Here's the first half. Best action for you. And Georgia started really strongly. They took the lead, they took the initiative, and it took a while for Switzerland to get a grip in this game. That's a wonderful pass. And alley-oop finish for Shengelia. And the dunk by Arnaud Couture. But once Switzerland got into the game, they were able to stay there for a long stretches, but finally, I think the lack of three-point shooting, that was a great move by Dusan. He's hit a couple of free throws and a big shot at the end of the first quarter. That was a big 3 by Bakari. It's important that Georgia have a balanced scoring, and that's that shot from Dusan, unreal. But he's missed some threes and just turned it over at the end of the quarter. And that was McFadden getting all the way to the basket. Switzerland need to box out as well. They've got 18 rebounds. Georgia with 5 offensive and 5 defensive rebounds. Excuse me, that's Switzerland. Georgia, 18 rebounds, 6 offensive, 12 defensive. Lots to work on for Switzerland, but they're having to get themselves up to a really high level again to compete with this talented Georgian team, and what a beautiful move that was. by McFadden. I love the way that he's just on his toes all the time. He'll take you one way, cross over, so many different ways to beat you off the dribble. Top scorer for Georgia. German. Georgia Sherman-Deeney. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Just a great leader for this team. And he's averaging 22 points a game up until this game, 11 rebounds, 2.7 assists. And for Switzerland, there's Marco Malajan, 8 points. Coming into this game, he was averaging 12 points a game, 2.7 rebounds, 2 assists. So carrying on his great work, and of course, the big assist to his brother on Saturday versus Serbia. But they've got to step it up. Dusan will want to step it up. And Marco, they've got a lot of firepower. Kovac, it's getting it back up, getting mentally switched on, and Marco is leading the way with that in mind. I'll leave you for a few moments. Enjoy the best plays of Eurobasket qualifiers. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Lovely pass and finished off by Mirabilan. Larkin, thought about it, he's going to get it back again. Lovely feed, Chigon goes up high, dunks it home. Turkey rolling here in the first quarter.
Bosnia-Herzegovina that are spraying free throws. And look at it go down, and now this time it's time for the swat from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Delineate attacks. And that is unreal. What a finish. Attacks from the left-hand side, and he wraps the ball around.
Franca off the screen, finds Goat. Goat hammers it home. Oh, that's a great find. Franca off the screen on the money bounce pass.
And welcome back to Espoo in Finland. And there's the Switzerland leading scorer, Marco Malajan. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Georgia really pushed away. In that second quarter. Winning it 19-15. Winning the first quarter 27-24. Georgia's top scorer, of course, Georgiou Shermandini. Spoke about him a lot during the first half and his achievements in the team of game day 3. Will he be in the team of game day 4? His points output is not as big, but it's a good spread across the team. 9 players have scored for Georgia. And he's the leading scorer with 8. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. So Switzerland have to come out strong. They're just 7 behind. And they've just got to believe, as their coach said at the press conference after the Serbia win, they want to be accepted at this level. They want to believe that they can play at this level, and the way to do that is to play a strong third quarter now and think of ways to slow Georgia down, get the ball out the hand of Shermandini and Shengelia. And they have done a pretty good job of keeping them quiet offensively. They haven't been able to explode and put up massive numbers so far. Shengelia 5 points, 5 assists. They find other ways to affect the game in a positive way, these stars. They've got to stick together, make some threes, and keep playing their defense. Double, triple team Shengelia. And Shermandini. What happened towards the end of the first half was, though, that they were fatiguing slightly. They were able to help down. They weren't able to recover back to their players. And the likes of McFadden and Bikuri were able to knock down threes. So just a few moments remaining before we start the third quarter. Georgia 3-0, Switzerland 1-2. It's the top 3 teams of each group that will progress. With this group, as with 3 other groups that have the other joint hosts, Czech Republic, Italy and Germany in those groups, only 2 other teams other than the hosts, so other than Georgia, in this group will progress. So it's just wide open at the moment. Switzerland 1-2, Serbia 1-2, Finland 1-2, Georgia 3-0. Switzerland lost both their games in February versus Finland and Georgia. And of course that massive win that keeps them in with a chance of progressing to the Eurobasket Finals in 2022. We're ready to go. Quarter number 3, Georgia in white, Switzerland in red if you're just joining us. Georgia attacking the basket to our right, which is exactly what McFadden is looking to do now. Screen not used given to him by Shermandini. Shengelia back outside, open 3, just short off the front rim. And Arnaud Courtois, who had a big dunk and some big moments in that first quarter. And Ziggy, nice job by him off the bench. Offensive rebound. Kovac just slows it down. Kazadi, they need something good to happen right now. if they can. Shot's got to go up, miles out, and it's short. They've had a couple of air balls, Switzerland, because they're being forced at times to shoot the three-point shots so far from the hoop. McFadden, Shengelia turns, one-footed shot is great to watch. What a player he is, Tanike Shengelia. Bit of fade, unguardable. Georgia get the first strike in on the points. Kovac attacks off the left hand. Wide open three is way off. I think they were going to always give Mikel Nzigi that shot. And big time attack and almost gets the finish. Shengelia, just a really quick change of pace. Almost lulls the defense into full sense security, and it crosses over hard and attacks, goes through the middle of the defense. Shengelia. $19 points, 8 rebounds on Saturday versus Finland to continue their unbeaten start to the campaign. And they're in control here versus Switzerland. Good start to the second half. They lead by 10. They've extended their lead by 3. And Ziggy now attacking, which I think he's happier. 3 foot from the hoop than 23 feet from the hoop. McFadden. So Bakradze into Shengelia, double team, but he spins and throws it down. But foul on the floor. Foul on the floor. Shengelia, little shimmy, little shake, gives it up, extra pass. They can't get out to the shooter, but no good. And Ziggy with the rebound. And layup off the glass, no foul called. Tough defense, and McFadden fouled at half court by Arnaud Couture. Couture with the foul, crossover by McFadden. Attempted pass over the top by McFadden. Just looking inside for Shermandini, but went. Well, there's a foul called. It's 3 players around Shermandini. He is the biggest player on the court by a few inches. Shengelia turns it over. Great defense and pressure. Kazadi. Open 3 is good. Roberto Kovac. 14 points against Serbia on Saturday. Technical foul. Technical foul on Ilias Zouros and make the free throw. And just like that, Switzerland are just 4 down. This conversation still goes on. McFadden, guarded by Jornin. Shingalia. Quick foul by Malajan. And Switzerland quickly onto team fouls. Still 6:47 remaining in the third. He's going to take the shot again. Played with the Chicago Bulls and Brooklyn Nets, and 6 years at Baskonia as well. Won the ACB title with them, and he was the most spectacular player in the ACB as well during his time with Baskonia. Oh, nice play, penetrating all the way back out, but stolen by Bakradze. McFadden on the catch is good for 3. Great transition basketball. Bakradze with the assist to McFadden. Of course, McFadden, #1 assists for Georgia, that time the scorer. So we're back underway, attack. And float it is, great move by Marko Malajan. Jeremy Jordan with coming in, providing a spark for Switzerland. They need that. They need someone to allow them to stay with Georgia and to stay with Thaddeus McFadden. Another 3-pointer for him. Ten-point lead. And Dusan just not able to get his range from behind the arc. That was way short. McFadden. Out to Santia. Santia back to McFadden. McFadden almost loses the ball. Santia off. Dusan gets the rebound. Eventually. And Bakradze fighting for all his worth there to get that rebound. Well, it looks as though the foul's been given on Dusan. Malajan. Sakradzi makes the free throws. He's up to 7 points, 1 assist. And they lead by 12, Georgia. Marko Mlađan. Ball's knocked loose. And strong defense by George Constantia. Yeah, Constantia, too much on the reach there. Dusan Mlađan. Can he get something going? They're playing him really tough. Behind the back to his brother, Marko, and a foul is called. Misses both, and sorry, made the first, missed the second. 4:35 remaining in the third. High screen, Shermadini is moving to the basket. Gravazzi drives baseline, out the other side. Wide open. All the defense vacated under the basket. And Constantia with the score. Georgia edge further ahead by 13 now. Mlađan. Dusan in the post. Dusan Mlađan back outside, extra pass. They could really do with this to go in. They miss everything again. It's just not quite happening for Switzerland at the moment. Have they hit the wall? They've reached the heights of beating Serbia on Saturday, and they're trying to follow it up with another big performance today. It's timeout here in Espoo, Finland. So last instructions given to Beka Bakari there. Let's see what he does in this offense. He's been given a specific movement plan. Shermadini and Dubas again prone to fouling. Fouled out on Saturday. Shermadini in the team of game day 3. Only Miro Bilan performed better. Now, can Switzerland get something going? Yes, they can. Malajan brothers combine. Dusan to Marco on this occasion. Still plenty of time. Great pass, what a catch. All the way out the other side. Ball is rebounded. Dusan. Malajan. They're attacking off the dribble. And Dupas just really, he seems very fiery and lots of energy. Just travelling there on the catch. Good pass into him, but just didn't have his feet solid enough and travelled. McFadden. It's got Kazadi on him. High screen. Shots up from McFadden, and he is having an awesome game. McFadden up to 13 points. 5 of 7 from the field. 3 points, it is up and off, and great effort on the rebound by Marco Malajan. He's had much success, Malajan, in Switzerland, winning the league on 2 occasions. But what he really wants, I'm sure, is to have some national team success. And no score there, and Coach Zuros not impressed. Inside, Marco Malajan. Shots up and just off, and their 3-point woes are continuing, but they get the 2, and Dusan is comfortable from the 2-point range for sure. Mid-range or even long 2-pointer, as he's already shown today, and of course in the corner, and he showed the same sort of shot at the end of the Serbia game to win that. Bakari inside. Shermandini all the way round the other side. Bakari's already hit 2, and one of those off the rim, not this time. Dusan Malajan. Oh, there's a player inside open. That was his brother. Kazadi loses control temporarily. Dusan loses it and gets it back, and it's blocked. And there's a few tenths of a second remaining on the shot clock. So 0.1 of a second, it's enough for a catch and shoot. And they did have enough time. Rakadze dribbles in, deflected by Baldassar. Roberto Kavac in. Bounded by Fivadze. Bakradze shots up, long range, just short by McFadden. And all the way to the basket, but they run out of angle. Great defense by Fivadze. Cutting a frustrated figure there, Marco Nalajan. And the same can be said for coach Barilari. It's been tough today. Georgia playing long stretches of this quarter without Shengelia as well, showing what other good players they have. And Dubas with the rebound. Nalajan. Kazadi gets the screen. They don't. McFadden doesn't let him through. He's going to have to let it fly from three. It's long, and a big rebound by Bakari. A foul on Londorizzi. And two shots, both teams in team fouls. And Roberto Kovac. 10 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. And knocks down that free throw. 4 of 5 from the line, 80% tonight. No, under 10 seconds remaining. McFadden in possession. Great pass in and travel by Bakari. McFadden drew all the help. Bakari was left open, but they recovered well, Switzerland, and forced the turnover. So they have to get it up, and they don't. Breakdown of communication there. Switzerland, end of the third quarter. Switzerland 54, Georgia 65. And there's the statistics, 17%, 3 of 18 for Switzerland from behind the arc. And 9 of 22 for Georgia. That's a big difference in the offensive output there behind the arc. And these are the highlights from the third quarter. That was one of the threes made by Switzerland. McFadden has been outstanding. 16 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from behind the arc. That was a nice play. And Kosintia with the score.
Now, whenever we pass the shell, don't leave this play. We will shoot on both sides. Go, guys, hey, last 10 minutes. Let's run some.
Switzerland 19 of 46 from the field. Georgia 23 of 40. Georgia in control. 11-point lead as we go into the fourth quarter. Can Switzerland start a comeback. They need to do it early. And Ziggy drives baseline. And that's where he needs to be attacking. Felt as though that's definitely in the act of shooting. Here go to the line for 2 shots. Ziggy, third leading rebounder. For Switzerland. Just played the one game, played against Serbia, 7 points, 7 rebounds. Makes the free throws. Sherman-Denny, nice pivot. And he set that 3-point shot up. He pivoted and was able to pin his player. And nice shot by Bakradze. And that's when you've got willing passers as your superstars. Shots up and way off for Georgia, for Switzerland and Malangi. Oh, great pass. What a pass by Kazadi. To Couture, what a finish. And look at McFadden off the dribble, just goes right-hand dribble and just pulls up on a sixpence. Just pulls up on the spot, no chance to defend that. Deep three is off. They just can't get it to go. 3-point shooting woes continue for Switzerland. Now Georgia just take a little bit of time out of the clock. High screen, Sherman-Denny. Open 2 is the result. And Givi Bakradze having a big game for Georgia. Shangali is able to sit on the sideline. Kovac can't get the floater to go. 15-point lead for Georgia. Switzerland have just about stayed in touch. Are Georgia on the verge of breaking this game open? Passed in, back outside, but Corey shots up, it's short, and they tried to dribble it out, but Couture saved it. And Kazadi fouled by McFadden. Just hesitate and go, stop and go there. And McFadden drawn into the foul. Kazadi inbounds. Ziggy gets inside, gets round and steps round Bikora. Nice step back across and around, and here go to the line. Makes the free throws. McFadden. Oh, inside, great pass. That's wonderful play, great assist by Sherman-Denny. And Favazzi with the finish and the response by Switzerland. McFadden penetrate, kicks, and that's off for Georgia. Here comes Ochua, and Inzaghi throws it down on the transition. Switzerland still there, they're not going anywhere. They're pushing, they're crawling, and they are toughing it out, and this is tough move by Michel Inzaghi. It's timeout, Georgia. Great pass ahead by Couture. And Inzaghi, where I think he's the most effective around the hoop and above the hoop on that occasion. Georgia want to talk it over. Let's listen in.
Ball is here. You are here. And you have to run back for 6 minutes. Shoulder. Good dribbling. Four. Saba. Up. Spin. Timing. Timing. 4 men here. Ready, high. Ready to position. Take the pass. Take the pass. Take the pass.
Ready, young son.
It's nice play by Michel Inzaghi. 2 meters 3 and using all of that to get that throw down. Now inside, and what a block! Not in this house. Couture, he really is a good athlete, Anu Couture. Showing it in this game, especially. Kovac gets it back into the corner. Ziggy, he needs to attack the basket. That's where he needs to be. They get the offensive rebound back outside for 3. It's just off, and it's in now, and it's a 3. Switzerland on the roll. They get it under 10. 8-point lead for Georgia. McFadden and Inzaghi. Have they found the formula on the floor at the moment? And they somehow get the pass out to McFadden, and he makes the 3. That is unreal. Baldassar did not look away from McFadden. He had his back to the pass. McFadden just shot the ball right in his face. Kovac. Can Switzerland respond? Sherman Deeney with the foul, coming all the way out to play on the ball on the perimeter. And they've got a bit going at the moment. Kovac took a shot to the face by Sherman Deeney earlier in the game when Sherman Deeney stepped out on the defense. I think Sherman Deeney gave him a look there as well after the foul called. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Shots up, and it's good for 3. Kovac with the shot. Kazadi with the shot, Kovac with the assist. And McFadden not needing an assist there. He drives all the way to the basket. Switzerland need to make more 3s, and McFadden's so tough to handle when he's attacking the basket. Playing with such confidence, Basketball Champions League MVP, and that's really unfortunate for Switzerland. And Inzaghi's 5th foul. He'd been starting to play really well this quarter. 10 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. McFadden, 23 points and counting. 8 from 11 from the field and 6 assists. He's the lead man for Georgia today. Shengelia and Sherman Deeney led the way against Finland. Marco Magellan, really nice play on the drive. Tough move, going into traffic. Hung in the air, left-hand dribble against Favadze. Overcomes Bakradze, and he evades them all and knocks down the shot off the glass. Just 8-point deficit for Switzerland. Have they got one last push? Can they contain Thaddeus McFadden? Shengalia's back in an attempt to keep Switzerland at arm's length. And nothing but net for Marco Magellan. McFadden, screen and high screen. Shengalia, and that might have been an offensive foul. Back, inside, outside. Shots up, and it's off. Tipped out, but Switzerland get the long offensive rebound. Kazadi. Bakradze wasn't sure if to shoot that shot. If it's an open shot and it's in the flow of the offense, you've got to take it, and he just fouled Kazadi before he could attack the basket. Georgia in team fouls. Switzerland can cut the deficit to 5 here. Kazadi 5 points, 10 assists. Yeah, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists in the first game v Georgia. He hasn't quite got the offensive output on points, but he's got the same amount of assists, which is an excellent effort. 16 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists on Saturday in the massive win, historic win against Serbia on Saturday. Can they follow it up with a come-from-behind victory against Georgia? Makes the first. They just can't get the second to go. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Favadze looking inside, gets it inside. Shermadini spins, back outside. Wide open three is off. Big rebound by Marko Milanovic. He's really putting the rebounds on. He attacks the basket, comes back out to set the screen. Kazadi still in possession, back to Kazadi. Nice movement, great play, beautiful interaction in the triangle. And Marko Magellan, he's a hero once again. Against Serbia on Saturday, he gave the assist to his brother Dusan for the game-winning shot. And look what he's doing here, rebound at one end, moving without the ball. A lot of movement without the ball for him there. He gets it at the right moment, off the glass. And it's a 4-point lead for Georgia. Let's listen into the timeout.
No problem. We're gonna win, no problem. Bigger. Okay. Now, we run shirt for Toto. And Ted, you are here. Shirt fall down, give it. Good screen for Toto. We pass here, the 3 men here. Toto, ready for here and ready to help here. Okay. Nothing.
That was a beautiful assist by Baldassare. If we look at that play again, almost just like a touch pass, catch pass. And when you can make passes like that, the defense cannot keep up if the player is moving really smartly without the ball. And that's exactly what Marko Magellan was doing. And they almost get the steal. They need to just be full on defense now. Try and get the ball out of Shermandini's hands, back over to Favadze. spin by Shengalia, and that's strong. When you've got a bit of a crisis, go to your star man, and they did in the low block. Tonike Shengalia with the score. He's up to 12 points. Free throw line jump shot is just off, and they don't get the offensive rebound. That was a really good opportunity for Switzerland. Kradzi decides against the three. Now it's Shengalia, inside, outside, left hand finish. Beautiful footwork, Euro step. Completely befuddles the defense. That is wonderful move. Inside, outside dribble, left hand finish. Great play by, in a confined space as well, Tonike Shengalia. "14 points, makes the three-point play. 4 of 6 from the line. 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Kovac gets all the way to the basket. Beautiful finish with his right hand from the left. He's knocked to the ground. It's been a tough game for him, but he's straight back up. 7-point lead, Shengalia. Just turning one way, then the other, and draws the foul. Left hand dribble, look at this. Keeps it on his left hand, but spins at the same time, and Baldassar has to foul. Switzerland still have a foul to give. 2 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. Back into Shengalia, nearly loses it on the inbounds. Wide open three coming up, is just off. Oh, and it's tipped back in by Shermandini over the top of Couture. Kazadi backing down. McFadden, and the jump hook is good. Really nice play by Kazadi. Shengalia, they've got to get the ball out of his hands. They're leaving it to one-on-one isolation. I would maybe send another defender. Here they go. Make him give it up. And there is a whistle. Cuts through the defense and commits the foul on Baldassar. They're just isolating Shengalia on one side of the floor. And he makes the right decisions. Kavadzi, Shengalia all the way across. Wide open three. It's just off again, but good rebound by Favazzi. Back to Shengalia. Ticking down to just 1 minute remaining. Shengalia, crossover through the legs, offensive foul. Trying to do too much, he's got to calm down. That was a foul. It was a foul. It was good defense by Patrick Baldassar. Shengalia's had the better of him the last few exchanges. At that time, Tonike Shengalia with the foul. Crossover, back through the legs, and just that off arm, the arm bar into the chest, or into the waist of Patrick Baldassar. Good defense by the Swiss number one. Timeout, Switzerland. Win or lose, Switzerland have got to look at this qualification window as a positive. They've beaten Serbia by 2. And they are just 7 down on a very talented Georgian team who are going to be one of the co-hosts. So there's just going to be 2 spots available from this group for qualification to Eurobasket 2022. Nice handoff, and Kazadi, great touch, great little handoff pass by Marko Malajan. Now they need pressure up the floor, they need a steal, and they need the ball out of the hands of Thaddeus McFadden, who is just a super ball handler. He's being chased, ball's not loose, they do get it. What can they do on this offensive trip? Marko Malajan, plenty of time on the shot clock, plenty of time in the game, they just need a good look. Can Dusan do something? Shots up, it's just short, but Dusan gets the rebound. Maybe Dusan, as he drove into the court, into the key, could have taken the shot himself. He kicked it back out. Ideally, they wanted to make a 3, but good hustle by Dusan Malajan. Not quite as influential offensively today, but he's doing a great job saving the ball and giving Switzerland another offense. 14-second shot clock. Baseline inbounds. They need to get it in, and they do just. Ball's not loose. Great defense. And it's Shengelia dives on the floor to get the steal. McFadden, can they finish? Georgia can finish. And pushes the lead up to 9 points. Vilsantia with the score. Lobjanidze Idzi with the assist. Lobjanidze with the foul and just losing his balance there. Lobjanidze. And Shermandini's coming back in. 12.5 seconds remaining. Remember, Georgia won the first meeting in the first game day of the qualification window. And that's why the Switzerland win was so massive for, the win against Serbia was so massive for Switzerland. Roberto Kovac. $15 points, 4 assists, 16 points, and the pressure's on. Is there another miracle that can be pulled out by Switzerland? They need the foul, they need a steal, and they get the foul. They stop the clock. Shengelia at the line. Switzerland have pushed Georgia all the way here. Potentially they're going to come up short if Shengelia, with 15 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, can knock one of these 2 free throws down. It's a 2-possession game now. Great concentration and professionalism by Tonike Shengelia, and it's timeout Switzerland. 91-84 to Georgia. They're on the verge of going 4-0. Switzerland on the verge of going 1-3. Let's listen in. So Switzerland will advance the ball, and they're going to want to finish on a positive. They've got 8 seconds to get a shot. Can they hit a three? They're only 5 of 23 from three-point range. But they just want a positive outcome from this offense. So here we go. Inbounds. Back to the inbounder for three. Is just short. And like many of their three-pointers, Jonathan Kazadi just couldn't get the shot to go. And Georgia are finally the winners of this closely contested game. Final score, Switzerland 84, Georgia 91. Big win for Georgia. They keep their perfect record, 4-0. And a very happy Shermandini, Tanike Shengelia, Thaddeus McFadden. And some really good performances. Bakari, Bakradze, couple of big threes by Bakari. Kosantia was also very influential. So big qualification window for the 2022 hosts. And Coach Ilya Zuras in the middle of that huddle. And they are going to be very pleased the way that things are going for them in their preparation for Eurobasket 2022. They will be there as hosts. They would be there if they weren't hosts. The way they're going, they get automatic qualification. As for Switzerland, they've had an amazing win on Saturday. They just couldn't quite match it up today against a very strong Georgian team. And when things got dicey and tricky, they brought Shengelia back on, they brought Shermandini back in, and with the good play of the other players, they were able to get the win. There's the stats for you. 24 assists for Switzerland, really good effort on that regard. And just 11 turnovers as well. So there's some positives for Switzerland to take, but just 5 of 24 from behind the arc today, whereas they were at 52% against Serbia and hit some massive shots. Talking of massive shots and massive players, Tanike Shengelia gets the highlights underway. And Ziggy, he had some good moments in the game as well. He got fouled out, but 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And when Switzerland were starting to come back into the game in the fourth, he had some good moments. But the big player for Georgia, on top of Shermandini and on top of Shengelia, was the play of Thaddeus McFadden. 24 points, 6 of 9 from behind the arc, 6 assists, 1 steal. Shengelia just in behind, 17 points. And Shermandini, 11 points, 8 assists. 8 rebounds and 3 assists. For Switzerland, leading scorer, Marko Majlan, 19 points. He was leading scorer against Serbia as well with 18 on Saturday, so he's had a very solid window. 17 points for Kovac, 10 for Kazadi. 8 for Baldazar, 10 for Nzegi, 10 for Couture. They had some really good moments, Switzerland, and the other scorers for Georgia, 9 for Kosantia, 8 for Favadze, 6 for Bakori, 3 for Bolishvili, 1 for Londaridze, who just played 2 minutes, and 17 points for Tanike Shengelia. 27 efficiency for Thaddeus McFadden. So they get the win, Georgia, and they have some top players, and they're going to have a really good chance of beating 11th, which is their best Eurobasket finish from their first time at Eurobasket in 2011. Let's see how far they can get in that competition. But there's one more window to go in February, And there is the game day 4 table. Georgia unbeaten 4-0, Switzerland 1-3, Serbia and Finland to come up next on this court. So Georgia stay unbeaten. Switzerland, after their massive win against Serbia, are on the losing end. Hope you've enjoyed the action. Goodbye.
Mr. Barilari, your comments about today's game.
Congratulations.